good evening, or good night, or good morning, or good afternoon, vinyl community. Grecian Thunder here, Andreas. It's time for another edition of Double the Vinyl 2011. This is number 23. Can't believe I'm in the 20s. And having said that, I think I'm going to do a count tomorrow. See where I'm at. But I titled this one Bang Bang My Head on the Wagon Trail, because I fell off the wagon as far as the garage sale thing pretty hard. So yeah, today I spent like, how much did I spend? I think 100 and something. It was payday yesterday, so you know, it's justified. I had my rent and bills taken care of already, so I had some extra jack to spend. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go out and buy some new records. Of course, most of them weren't new. I don't think any of them were from 2011, actually. Which actually, you know, I mean, that's something I'm gonna start concentrating on. Getting some new music. Gotta keep in touch with those kids, you know. First couple I'm going to show you are All That Is Heavy is having a summer sale right now, and I got 2 records off of it. I might still end up getting some, but one, you know, is okay. It was like $9, and the other one I really like. So I'll show you the one that's just okay. King of Salem. It's called Prophecy, and this is like private press, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's on like, you know, I think it's like a hand screen cover, and I mean, you can kind of tell from the label. Yeah, it's like they, you know, they had a stamp and they just stamped each one. From 2009, and it's, you know, it's kind of metal. It's pretty conventional. You know, I was attracted to the cover and the description, and it's like two guys, and they both had Italian names, so I was like, you know, I'll give it a whirl. Pretty conventional though, but you know, it might be a grower, not a shower. You boys know what I'm talking about. And this next one, I'm gonna go ahead and say this is probably one of my favorites in this batch, which not the favorite so far, because I did buy some records I haven't listened to yet that I'll probably show tomorrow or the next day, but this one was unreal, and I got it off of the All That Is Heavy website. Cuba, Let Me In. This is a reissue on Ripple Music. This is a band from Youngstown, Ohio, which is eastern Ohio, and it's a 3-piece. And then I just want to show you guys some of the pictures. Notice the house number, 664. I say that's the neighbor of the beast. My roommate Todd has argued with me that 667 is the neighbor of the beast, but I'm like, well, that's on the opposite side of the street, dude. So, yeah. These guys actually have a distinction. And actually, my roommate Todd was telling me about it, because I didn't do an incredible amount of research on this, but this band has played the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland more times than any other band in history, so they're still active, I guess, or at least the Jim Gustaf's the lead guitarist and vocalist, the blonde fella, and it is a gatefold, special collector's edition, and this has the distinction of interesting vinyl. Pirate Press. I don't know if you. I know Dan knows about it. I'm sure some of you guys know about it. It's a pressing plant. They probably do the most interesting colored vinyl out there right now these days. But I just wanted to show you guys. It looks. This is like the most fantastic colored vinyl that I have right now. Isn't that awesome? It's like, I don't know. I mean, it's like, yeah, there's a little bit of black in there, but then it just kind of like, I don't know. It reminds me of like a hot fudge sundae or something, you know? Or like chocolate milk right before you stir it. Putting that Hershey's syrup up in there. Mmm. It's not brown, it's black. But man, this record smokes. It's a phenomenal rock and roll record. And there's some psych stuff in here. There's, look them up on YouTube. The title track, Let Me In, starts off with some weird like vocal effect thing, and the record starts off with this weird little sketch thing about a kid finding getting a gun, finding a gun, and the first song's called Mr. Destroyer. But pick this record up, guys. Pick it up. Next, we'll go to what I got today. Start with, this is thanks to Sonic Mainliner. I've given these a cursory listen. We'll start with this one, Umberto. This guy basically makes like soundtracks, like fake soundtracks to like kind of Italian style, like 60s, 70s Italian style horror flicks. And this album's called Prophecy of the Black Widow. I know Andreas, Sonic Mainliner, showed this already, but if you haven't, like, at least listen to the first track. I know it's on YouTube, Temple Room. It's so cool. It's like synth, but it's weird, scary stuff. Good stuff. This is something I got from 20 Bucks Spin. I mentioned it in my last video that Tony pointed it out that it was there. I finally got the Ghost LP, Opus Eponymous. Gave it a listen. This too was on interesting vinyl. And I know you guys got the kind of translucent with the blue splatter, but mine was different. And I actually like this. It's cool. It's like a red into blue, half and half. I thought that was cool. Yeah, I mean, I get the joke. Tony and Dan have both talked about this record. I definitely get the joke. And, you know, parts of it reminded me of like cheesy 80s metal, like Journey, or like even there were some bits like that sounded like Foreigner to me, you know what I mean? I mean, there's still, you know, it's still metal, but like, I mean, just the vocals have that, it's almost like a pleasant tone, and it, in a way, makes it true Satanist metal, I guess. That whole tempting, it's pleasing to the ear, but the message is god awful, no pun intended. Picked up this White Hills EP called Dead. See that better? Yeah. This is my first White Hills, and I really, really liked it. This is from 2009 on Thrill Jockey. It's got like the, what do you call it? Some word for that. Anyway. Yeah, I really like this this record. Listen to both sides of this one because it was shorter. It's fantastic. Good psych, like modern day psych music. Hard edged. Good stuff. A couple more here. These are both kind of psych. This one is Japanese. From 70. Like 71 maybe, but this is Shinki Chen. This is self-titled record. It is a gatefold. This is a reissue on Phoenix. And I'm thinking I'm just gonna start grabbing stuff off Phoenix because they pretty much have all the weird Japanese stuff like that. The Flower Traveling Band record was on Phoenix, and that was the first Phoenix record I got. And they all come with like the plastic lined sleeves too, so that was good. This record is a trip, man. It's really good. I like his guitar work. I mean, it's like, you know, kind of that blues-based stuff, but still there's some wild stuff going on in this record. And I've only given these records like one listen, but I really like this one a lot. I think Sonic Mainliner's got me on this Japanese kick right now, and I thank him for it. I'm just trying to seek out like as many of those types of bands as I can. There is a record I'm looking for. If any of you guys find it, because it's ridiculously priced. So if you happen upon it, the Food Brain record, I'm looking for that. I want Food Brain because I've heard a couple of their tracks on YouTube here, and I think actually Shinky was in Food Brain. So yeah, this record is great. And there's a couple of records he does, Shinky, or Speed, Glue, and Shinky. There's 2 releases of that, and I saw one the other day that I'm going to go and grab probably tomorrow. But yeah, I'll show you that. I'll cross that bridge when it comes in. And finally, this record is great. Just happened upon these guys, and they're modern day. Not from the 70s. They're from Los Angeles, California, and the band is Far Flung. This one is called A Wound in Eternity, and there's actually a video for the second track, Endless Drifting Wreck. It's really cool video. That's their little symbol there. Kind of like a modern day Hawkwind. They got that real like gallopy, you know, Hawkwind, like, you know, like I'm riding a horse into the dragon's lips, you know, type of thing. And vocal effects and all that stuff. But this record rips, man. It is so cool. It's on Meteor City Records. And I don't know the year that this came out, actually. There's not much info with regards to that. So, yeah. Far Flung. I've only listened to one, it's double LP. I've only listened to one record, and I already love it. I've listened to a few of their tracks online, but on YouTube. So I don't pirate and I don't do that torrent shit, but this record is great. So if you see that out there, what I've heard so far, the first LP, I can tell it's going to be like heavy rotation. So that's it for now. Up next, finally got a thread for y'all. So I'll see you in a bit. Love you.